Zhao Lusi opens up about agency drama. Her new song shows her strength, and Liuyuning's support melts the internet. It was the story no one saw coming, a storm brewing quietly behind one of China's brightest smiles. For weeks, whispers had swirled through the entertainment industry about Zhao Lusi, the adored actress-singer whose charm and authenticity made her a national treasure. Rumors of tension, betrayal, and a looming contract dispute spread like wildfire. Yet through it all, Zhao Lusi remained silent. Until now. Hold on tight, C-Drama family. The world of your favorite celebrities is unfolding before your eyes, and every moment is more breathtaking than the last. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications right now, because trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next. This week, she broke her silence, not through a press conference or a written statement, but through what she knows best, music. Her new song, Light Doesn't Ask Permission, dropped unexpectedly at midnight, and within minutes, the internet was ablaze. It wasn't just a song, it was a confession, a battle cry, and a love letter to everyone who has ever been silenced. The track opens with a haunting piano melody and a single line that immediately stopped listeners cold. They told me to smile and stay quiet, but my voice was born to be loud. For those who followed Zhao Lusi's recent troubles, the lyric hit like lightning. Industry insiders had long whispered that her former agency tried to control her image, limit her creative freedom, and suppress projects she was passionate about. She had reportedly refused to sign a restrictive contract extension, leading to months of behind-the-scenes tension. But instead of fighting through the tabloids, Zhao Lusi fought through art. Every lyric in Light Doesn't Ask Permission feels like a mirror held up to her journey, lines filled with defiance, heartbreak, and quiet victory. I learned that silence can scream louder than truth, but I chose to sing instead. The release was timed perfectly, right after midnight, with no warning, no announcement, and no label promotion. It was pure, raw, and entirely her own doing. And that's what made it powerful. Within hours, the song dominated every major streaming platform. Fans described it as Zhao Lusi's rebirth. Celebrities and colleagues flooded social media with words of admiration, but one message, in particular, stood out. It came from Liuyuning. The singer-actor, who has long shared a close friendship and musical chemistry with Zhao Lusi, posted a short video on Weibo at dawn. Sitting in a dimly lit room with headphones around his neck, he listened to her song in silence. When it ended, he looked into the camera and said softly, "That's the sound of freedom. I'm proud of you, Lusi." He didn't tag her, didn't use hashtags, but fans noticed instantly. Within minutes, the video went viral. Comments flooded in by the thousands. Liuyuning always shows up when she needs support. This is friendship, respect, and loyalty all in one frame. He said everything she couldn't say out loud. By sunrise, hashtag Zhao Lusi new song and hashtag Liuyuning supports Lusi were the top 2 trending topics across Chinese social media. But the story behind that song, and the agency drama it alluded to, runs deeper than anyone expected. Multiple insiders have confirmed that Zhao Lusi's management disputes began earlier this year, when she reportedly refused to participate in a scripted publicity stunt meant to promote another artist under her agency. Sources say she stood her ground, arguing that her audience deserved authenticity, not manufactured narratives. The disagreement led to months of tension, cancelled schedules, and whispers of an impending legal battle. Yet Zhao Lusi never lashed out publicly. Instead, she went silent, until she emerged from that silence with music as her weapon. And it worked. Critics called her song one of the most emotionally charged releases of the year. Others described it as a masterclass in turning pain into art. Fans called it the anthem of the broken but unbent. Even veteran producer Zhang Wei wrote, "This isn't just a song. It's a declaration that Zhao Lusi has taken back her power." In the days following the release, Zhao Lusi finally appeared before fans, not at a press event, but on a small, intimate livestream. She looked calm, dressed simply in white, her hair tied back. Her voice was steady, though her eyes hinted at exhaustion. When a fan asked if the song was inspired by her recent struggles, she smiled faintly and said, "I think every artist reaches a point where you have to choose between comfort and honesty. I chose honesty. That single line, humble yet piercing, became another viral quote. But it was what she said next that left fans emotional. I'm not angry anymore. I'm just grateful. Every obstacle, every misunderstanding, every silent night, it all taught me how to listen to myself again. As she spoke, her phone buzzed, a call notification flashing across the screen for just a moment before she quickly muted it. Fans who caught the brief glimpse recognized the name instantly, Liuyuning. The chat exploded with messages. He called her during the live stream. Support goals. Real friends lift each other in silence. Moments later, she laughed softly and said, some people never forget to check on you, even when you pretend you're fine. That single sentence melted millions of hearts. By the next morning, the nation was in full celebration mode. Radio hosts praised her courage. Fans created fan-made videos pairing clips of Zhao Lusi's dramas with her new song. Musicians covered it acoustically. Even students began performing it at school showcases. And through it all, Liuyuning kept his quiet, unwavering support, reposting fan art, sharing subtle messages about resilience, and liking every update related to the song. When a fan asked him in a live Q&A if he had any words for Zhao Lusi, he smiled gently and said, she doesn't need my words. She's already speaking louder than all of us. The internet called it the most poetic support ever. Now, as Zhao Lusi's song continues to climb charts across Asia, the message behind it has become bigger than any agency drama. It's not just about contracts or control, it's about reclaiming one's voice in an industry that too often asks women to smile, stay silent, and play by invisible rules. And Zhao Lusi, with her unwavering grace and quiet fire, has proven she's no longer playing by anyone's rules but her own. In her latest social media post, she wrote, "They tried to dim my light, but the light didn't need permission." It's more than just a lyric. It's her truth. And as Liuyuning's steady voice joins hers in harmony, both literally and symbolically, the world is witnessing something rare, an artist reborn, unbroken, and louder than ever before. The song that began as a whisper of defiance has now become a roar of resilience, and the woman behind it stands taller than ever, her voice echoing across an industry that finally has no choice but to listen. For weeks, the world had only heard Zhao Lusi through her song, her voice layered with pain, defiance, and quiet strength. But no one had seen her perform it live. Until last night. The scene was electric. The air in Shanghai's Grand Dome Theater shimmered with anticipation. Cameras flashed, fans held light sticks glowing gold, the color of hope that Zhao Lusi had chosen herself. It wasn't just another performance, it was the night everyone had been waiting for, her first live appearance since the storm. As the lights dimmed, a single piano note echoed through the darkness. The crowd fell silent. Slowly, a soft spotlight bloomed on the stage, revealing Zhao Lusi, standing alone in a flowing white dress, her hair pulled back, her face calm yet glistening under the light. No dancers. No background screens. No production tricks. Just her. For a moment, she said nothing. She stood still, breathing in the silence, as if drawing strength from the audience itself. Then, her voice broke through the stillness, soft, trembling, but unshakably real. They told me to smile and stay quiet, but my voice was born to be loud. The crowd gasped. It was the same line that had ignited a movement. But hearing it live was something different, something raw. You could hear the emotion in her tone, the quiver in her throat. By the second verse, even the cameramen were visibly fighting back tears. As she sang, the giant LED screens behind her came to life, not with glossy visuals, but with black and white clips of her journey, candid behind-the-scenes footage, moments from fan meetings, flashes of her wiping tears backstage, smiling for the cameras even when exhausted. It wasn't a show, it was her life, unfiltered. Halfway through the song, her voice cracked slightly, not from weakness, but from emotion. She paused, lowering the microphone, eyes shimmering as the audience began to sing the chorus for her. Thousands of voices filled the hall. Light doesn't ask permission, it shines anyway. It was one of those moments that transcend performance, when music turns into healing. And then, something unexpected happened. The lights on the far side of the stage flickered, and from the shadows emerged Liuyuning. Dressed in black, microphone in hand, he walked slowly toward her as the crowd erupted into cheers that shook the theater walls. She turned, stunned, a flicker of disbelief, then a smile breaking through her tears. He didn't speak. He simply took her hand. And together, they began to sing the final verse in perfect harmony. They can take the stage, but not the song, they can right the rules, but not the wrong. I'll sing until the night turns gold, because silence never made me whole. It was cinematic. Two voices, two souls, blending into something larger than either of them. When the last note faded, the entire hall rose in a standing ovation that lasted nearly 5 minutes. Zhao Lusi covered her face with both hands, overwhelmed. Liuyuning pulled her close, whispering something only she could hear. Cameras caught her nodding through tears, whispering back, "Thank you for never leaving."